You got the map down. The bottom left side is the scale.
The
Bottom
what?
row on the bottom row, left button is scale, but scale's auto, so it usually just autos for you. Nope, bottom row, left.
Oh.
That, yeah, scale. If you look down there, it says auto and all that. If you're looking at something with the pod or something, MK0 makes it a mark point, which is bottom row, one left to center. All right. TACAN navigation, all that. We can go over all that later, but that's just get you. I'm getting you bare bones.
Yeah. I want to get what we got.
All right. On the right side.
Oh, here, let me unpause it.
On the right side, top row, middle button is VRES page. Go into that. You're going to click it again for stow, for short takeoff. Top center. Yep. This is it's called running the numbers. Right. We're running the numbers to know what we need to do to take off. Now, what's that top thing say? Yeah, read me the initials. NRAS.
Yeah, NRAS 101.
All right. NRAS is nozzle rotation angle speed. So at 101 knots is when it wants us to flip our nozzles. That's basically all it's telling us. We have that number. Let's enter it. I'm lazy. I like the shit entered. On the left side, let's hit VStall, master mode VStall. Oh, no, on the left, all the way master mode, all the way to the left. Nope, keep going. Left of the left MFD. More. Yep, that thing. Go to VStall mode. Just tap it. It's already lit up. All right. You see that 0 on your UFC? Type in 101 enter. That's from the page. It just told us 101, right? 101 enter.
Enter.
Yep, there you go. What that does is, as we're throttling up, on the HUD, you have speed in the top left corner, right? That when the speed is boxed, you've hit 101. That's literally what all that does is for us, is it boxes it. So now we don't have to remember 101. When it boxes, we go, right? Makes it easy. So on the next number.
Oh, okay.
Read the next number off. Should be NOS
55.
All right. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna put your nozzles. Actually, let's go external. Put your flaps to VStall mode first. I'm gonna show you something cool. This is just so you have an idea what it is. All right, go move your nozzles forward. Nope, that's the nozzle brake. Just your nozzles with the axis that you have.
Yeah, that.
Oh, it is that? Okay. Yeah, right. I'm having a hard time seeing. Now go external your plane. Go to F2 view. Now watch your flaps as those nozzles come down. Can you move your head a little? Yeah, there you go. See how far? Look at that. Move your nozzles all the way down, and your flaps come down like 2 feet. See that? That's normal flaps. That's VStall flaps. See all that?
Yeah.
If you look in front of your plane, it's huge, dude. They are freaking... Look, yeah. See? That's VStall flaps. It's 62% or some shit like that. All right. VStall flaps are handled automatically by your nozzle position and your speed. So go back
you only
into
get
the cockpit.
2 fucking numbers, man. Hold on.
Request rearming.
All right, so yeah, so
I just wanted you to see how far those flaps they go. They're pretty big. All right, go back into your cockpit. Now on the ground, in the real world, your nozzles should never be at 0. They should always be at 10 or 15. And that's because if they're at 0, you're melting the paint on your tail. A good place to look for nozzles. Don't look there. Look on your HUD. Zoom in on your HUD. All right, it should be nozzle position is up there on the
down
right
the lower.
side. Yeah, see, so now you can look up there and see your nozzle position.
Fuck yeah.
Bottom left.
Digital.
Yep. Bottom left is speeds, right? And it'll also be your throttle when we're taking off, right?
Right here.
Yep, in that section. Now, come a little more to the left, a hexagon
Okay, and
will
there's
appear.
101 right there. Bet.
No, yeah. When you when we're taking off, you're actually going to get a hexagon up here in the bottom left corner of your HUD, and we'll go through that in just a second. So what was angle? What was NOS?
55.
All right, so look down to your nozzles. All right, now if you look down at them, there's a lever to the left side of it. bring that lever up to 55. That's the nozzle brake. All right, so now, see, your nozzles cannot go past the lever. See that? So now you can't fuck up.
Now, how do you release that?
Well, after you take off, you just bring it down. A lot of people set it on a button, which you can always do later, but you don't need it you don't need it fixed until you get ready to land anyway. So it's one of the takeoff checks. After you gear up, you're nice and stable, you go in and check that. But that's so when you're going, right, you just slam your nozzles back now, right? And you'll hit the right angle, right? Makes it easy.
Yeah.
So when you get the box in the top left corner, you slam your nozzles back, and you're good to go. What's the next number on the VRES page? What's the next letter, the abbreviation?
910. GROL.
Ground roll. So without any wind, without any external forces on the plane, it will take 901 feet for this thing to take off at your current weight.
Like 910?
Yep. Or whatever it reads. Below that, it should be a DT50.
Yeah, it's 1738.
That's the distance required with no external forces, so in a zero wind environment, to declare a 50-foot object. Those don't mean much because there's always wind. So what I do is I take that number and I divide it a little more than half to figure out my carrier takeoff. So if that says 900, I'm going to be looking for maybe 500, 550 to take off on the carrier comfortably. I could push it to 450 if I really wanted to. But it just gives you an estimate when you're doing carrier takeoffs. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and these things always have wheel brakes. So before we do our wheel brakes, let's set our trim to takeoff trim. Takeoff trim is down 2. So if you look at, nope, those are flaps. If you look on your engine panel, trim is the bottom left number. Trim down
over
to where
here,
it says,
right?
Nope, engine panel, above the right MFD. Yep, right there. Bottom left number, next to the 500, is trim. Just trim down till that says -2.
No.
There you go.
I'm hitting my trim.
And you should see the number moving in there.
Yeah, there it went.
Yeah, okay, so this does 2 things. First, it sets the plane to proper takeoff trim for lifting it up, but in real world,
Right.
it also closes the vents so you don't get rocks in your engine. That's not really simulated here, but it does set you to a perfect takeoff.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on just a second, I got a call. All right. So let's release the wheel brakes.
Where's that at?
I mean, the chocks. Radio, F8, ground crew, remove chocks.
Yeah, okay.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Go
Okay.
out and look, make sure. Yep.
Now make sure you have
Yeah,
no
look at
steering
them
on.
fucking bombs, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you. She's a beast, dude.
And I can carry more than that?
Not much more. That's a good load out there. That's a heavy. You're heavy.
All right.
So set your nozzles to 0. Right now they're all the way back. Is your nozzle brake still at 55?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, leave it at 55 because for takeoff. Now slam your nozzles back and verify it. Well, with the digital readout, make sure it says 55.
Yeah, it says 50.
Then you're off by 5. That'll kill you.
Really?
Yeah, it can. If you're
All right. Well, I didn't know where the brake went, so you put the
that's
brake
fine.
in front of the number you want. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, and I always double check. A lot of times what I do is, let me show you a little trick, is, well, when you have it mapped, if it's mapped to a button, you just tap up to the button, you put your nozzles all the way back, tap the button up until your nozzles read the right number and you know you're good. It's just a little trick I do. All right, make sure your nose wheel steering's on. We do not want anti-skid brakes, we want nose wheel steering.
Yeah, it says It says NWS down there.
It should look on
Oh,
your HUD.
wait.
It also should. No, don't need to look there. Look on your HUD. Right side of the HUD. Does it say NWS down there?
Yeah, yeah.
Nose wheel steering is
Where
on.
was that switch at, though?
Down and to the left of where your mouse is. Right there. That's it. And anti-skid, nose wheel steering. Now tap in. Remember the unlock button? Tap in the unlock button. Hold it in for a second. Watch that nose wheel steering say hi. Check your
There
button.
it went.
Yeah, when you hold it in, now if you hold it in, you would be on high steering if you need to do a quick UE or something. All right, so we're going to move the parking brake and we're going to taxi to the active, which is just taxi to the right and then
Forget
right
what
to
that
the
button is. It's
parking
changing
brake.
that shit in the upper right, though.
No, parking brake. It's on the right side. Remember? Then you said on the right side of your joystick.
Yeah.
You'll see there. Yep. Now go to the right of that Humvee at 1 o'clock right there. Go down that little taxiway. And you might need brakes.
This has a different setup than normal. Okay.
Now, generally, I taxi with 15 or 0% on my nozzles. Push your nozzle forward. Why are you looking? Stop looking.
I'm getting used to it.
All right, the next left is the runway.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready for this year's 16 AGR bike rally, Taka?
What?
You ready for this year's 16 AGR bike rally?
When are we going?
I don't know. It's called the 16 AGR 2023 Bike Rally Hookers and Blow.
All right.
He's down for that.
When are we going?
I don't know. Probably in maybe spring, maybe. Depends when Gary gets back.
He's only like halfway done, so it'll be a couple months. And he's in Bliss, right?
I think
It's a
so.
it's a long fucking ride.
Oh, I'll meet somewhere in the middle type of a thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. All right,
Just
go
let
ahead
me
and. Okay, so you ran your numbers, right? So we're going to verify our numbers, right? 101 was the speed, right? In RAS,
Yeah.
we're going to check our nozzles, slam your nozzles back, make sure look on the HUD. Don't look there, look on the HUD. What the nozzle stop at? 55?
Yep.
All right, move your nozzles back to 10. All right, we're going to do a dry takeoff. We're not going to use wet. Oh, the numbers you read me, were they dry or wet?
Dry. Or no, they
Ah,
were
perfect.
wet.
All right, so let's go. Then let's just do a wet. So go ahead and flip water in the up position as takeoff. All right. So what we're going to do is you're going to hold brakes. All right. I'm going to walk you through the process before we do it.
All right.
You're going to hold brakes. You're going to throttle up to just shy of 100. All right. As she starts moving, you're going to gun it. Give it slow, steady pressure, and the hexagon will appear. You see that 0 for the 07 on the runway? The hex
Yeah.
appears on the bottom right of that 0. There'll be a hex. It'll start appearing as a line, right? You want 2 lines of the hexagon. So when you get 2 lines, that's your takeoff power. That's a nice, good takeoff power. Now you can go more, but 2 lines is a good, steady one to get you going for a long time. I almost always take off on 2 lines. I only push 3 lines. Once you go to 3 lines, your countdown timer really starts, but 2 lines is not a big deal. You're going to start getting water. As your speed runs up, the speed in the top left corner will box at 101. When you see the box, slam your nozzles back. Don't look, just slam them back. Your plane's going to lift off. As soon as it lifts off, you do your gear, right? And you let her start getting some speed going, and then you're going to slowly move your nozzles off. And we'll go through that as we get going. But first, let's just get airborne. Hold your brakes, throttle up to about 98. And then power, go. Keep adding power until you see the hex. 2 lines of the hex. Keep adding power. Keep adding power.
Yeah.
I can't see the hex, but you want 2 lines on that hexagon.
Oh, it's full.
Yeah, no. Back off a little. 101 box. Slam your nozzles back. She's up. Gear up. All right, start bringing your throttle back a little as you're moving your nozzles forward a little to where you don't lose flight. A good trick I do is keep the... Don't move them too fast. Keep the artificial horizon. There's a pitch angle up there at 6 degrees. You see the line up there at 6? Pitch up.
Something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
See the 2 carrots?
Yeah.
Keep everything on the carriage. When the flight path gets higher than the carrot, lead your nozzles off a little. Bring your power down. Yeah. What's your power at now?
102.
Yeah. Bring back just a hair. And then start moving your nozzles forward. Right.
They're already
Until
forward.
all right. Bring your flaps up. You're good to go. You're in steady flight.
Oh, what was my flaps?
This
They're already
click,
in
right.
auto.
Oh, okay. This should have been a V-stall. All right. So go ahead and master caution mode off. There you go. All right. So what's your speed?
356.
All right. Start pitching up a little, and we're just gonna start gaining altitude. What's your throttle at?
99.
There you go. Just hold it there. And we're just going to climb. Now, while we're climbing, because it's going to take us a little bit to get up, right? I want you to hit sensor select left and watch your left MFD.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember what that is.
It was the modifier tab or modifier trim.
Bet.
No. There. That's your right. There. That's RWR. Click it again. That's map. Click it again. And that's map forward. So that controls that screen. Sensor select left will
Okay.
cycle through those 3 screens.
Okay.
So you can always get to your RWR really quick. Sensor select right does your FLIR, white hot, black hot, and it puts the FLIR on the right side, which normally you don't use that often, but it does control white hot, black hot. Up and down is your targeting modes. So up brings up your TV. You just heard your engine spool up. You went over 100. See? Pull it up over 100. Listen to the sound.
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
Yep. That way you know you're for over 100. So go ahead and go sensor select forward now. Or aft. Oh, still not doing it. There it is. What's that? EV, right? INS, hit it again. Alright, so sensor select forward and aft control 3 modes. You have TV, you have INS, and you have LST. That's all controlled by up and down sensor selects. So TV will bring up the DMT. Now you can go ahead and level out and throttle back now. You're pretty good out. You can go ahead and switch to nav. Generally, once I'm up to 2,000 feet or so, 1,000
Which
feet,
one was
I
that?
turn off. That was the hat. That's it right there. You just went there to ground. There. Nope, that's V-stall. That's nav. Turn off your water. Water goes to center position. And you'll see it on the master caution. Bring down your nozzle stop all the way back. And you're now in good steady flight. Alright. So first thing I'm going to teach you to do is just dumb bombing. So on the left side, we're going to bring up the storage page.
I forget autopilot.
First, just trim her out. Once you trim her out, she's nice and pretty anyway. And then you set on your throttle hat. I thought you said AFC. With the altitude hold, it was a hat.
Yeah?
Look down and to the left, and you'll see if you're flipping it on or not. I can't see very well, but it's that hat
Yeah.
right there. I think you just had it on.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. And then so you got to hit the master reset or AFC reset. So hit the off button, and that'll get rid of that master alarm.
I don't remember what that one was.
It's the opposite. Whatever was on, opposite was off. So if it was up, down, right, left. You can hit. You're single player. You can hit escape. That was it. All right. So trim her out. She's got to be in pretty steady flight for the AFC. So once she's in pretty steady flight, just turn on the AFC, and she'll level out. That was reset. Or she just turned off. Yeah, hit AFC reset again. Hit escape. Let's look at the commands. Just hit the hat you think it is, and it should take you right there. Yep. What's that?
Altitude hold on.
Okay, what's the other one? All
Down is
right.
off.
Try the other direction.
Flight control on. Flight control reset.
That's AFC on and AFC reset. Those are the two buttons.
So on. Okay.
All right. So let's just. Now you got to trim out pretty good for the altitude to hold. So okay. So look at your master precaution panel. You see the blinking light right there?
Yeah.
That means your AFC needs to be reset. So hit off, AFC off, the reset button, and that'll turn off. There, see? Now hit AFC on. Look down and make sure it turned on. Is the lever forward? Nope, now you just reset it. It's one of those, the only cue you have that it turns on is that switch moves forward.
There it is. That switch just moved forward.
There you go.
But it's
Now once it's on, don't go touching your stick. AFC is not like normal planes.
so it
What's it doing? AFC reset. AFC on. All right, first, you see your flight path indicator. You're in a 5 up. So let's just go ahead and level out. Trim down a little. Or let off the throttle a bit. There you go. Now take your hand off the stick and see, is she rolling? She's rolling, right?
yeah.
Give her a little right trim. You might have gave her a little left trim by accident. That's pretty good. Hit AFC. She should steady out with AFC if she's close. Oh, well, you're really rolling. Look at the little dial. Zoom in on that dial. Is that really far left? Below your landing gear handle?
No, they're both centered.
You got a messed up control. Hit escape. Look at your controls. You got something interfering with it.
With what?
Go to axes. What do you have for roll? Scroll right and see if there's anything else on it. Nothing. All right, go to commands and look for roll and see if you have any buttons set. You should not be rolling that much to the right.
Just all but axis?
All but axis. And then roll.
Yeah, there is no roll.
Okay, hit escape and just start trimming. Just hold the trim button down. Don't tap it. Just hold it. And see if you can get steady flight that way.
See there, I just went down to -1.
No, that's pitch. Roll, left, right. That's left. What's the other direction? That's right. And then just tap it a couple times when you start getting close. Like tap 5 right on your trim. Don't touch your stick other than your trim. Don't touch your stick because you can't tell what she's moving.
Might be the joystick.
Yeah, let's hit escape. Let's look at your joystick, see how well it's. Maybe you need a dead zone or something. That could be why the AFC is also turning off. Sometimes you have to have a little dead zone on some sticks.
So I go to adjust controls.
Axis. And move the stick right and left. It's pretty good. All right, let's put a little dead zone on each one of those of like 2, something really small, just so you have a center. Because it's possible. Yep. All the way at the top is dead zone. It's possible. AFC is designed that if you add input, it will keep adding trim. So if you don't have a good dead zone,
do like
just
6 or 8.
Oh, just something really small, dude. Like 2. Just a hair is all you really need.
3
Yeah, that works. We'll do the same thing for the other one.
for the pitch.
See how you see how you have a little white on the pitch? It was reading something. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just give it just a hair of a dead zone. Gets rid of that. Let me try that out.
Oh shit.
There, that's better. Now hit AFC. See if it levels out. Yep, she's holding. See? She's not holding level, but she's holding because she thinks you're
Right, right.
So hit AFC reset. And then level out and hit AFC again. And hit altitude. As soon as AFC turns on, you can turn on altitude. There you go. That's all it was. So what happens was with AFC, if you force bank right, AFC will consider that you want to adjust the AFC profile, and it trims, and then it messes you up. So you just learn the hard way. Another trick I do is if it starts getting screwy, look down at your trim dials and center your trim dials. Now remember where your trim dials were? Right below the landing gear.
Yeah.
Those top one is left and right, bottom one is up and down. All right, let's
yeah.
throttle back to about 70% because we don't need to burn all of our fuel, right? All right, there you go. Now what's your
Where's
fuel
the
flow?
percentage? Is it right here?
Now look on the engine panel. Right, no, there, top right. No, up and to the left. Above the right MFD is the engine panel. Yep, right there. Top right
here.
number in that panel. Yeah. Now, if you have her set to 70, and I start climbing, right? It's not going to stay at 70 because the air pressure and everything is changing. So it will change on you. So you have to be mindful of your engine at all times. Always listen for that sound when it went over 100. What's your fuel flow?
44.
All right, so 44. How much fuel do you have? Underneath the right MFD, top number. Underneath it. That.
5,900.
All right, so you got over an hour of flight time at this. 45 pounds.
Okay.
Times 100 minutes is 4,000. You got an hour and a half.
All right. Well, I'm about to run out of map actually.
Just do a UE. Turn off AFC and just do a UE.
Just turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off. Did you hit the reset? There you go. Just do a UE and head the other way. She flies a lot more like she does not fly like the 18, right? You feel her flying, and that's one thing I really like. Yeah, she's not I'm just gonna turn and it's all silky smooth, and no, she doesn't do any of that shit. All right, so you can also turn on your AFC in banks if you wanted to hold the bank while you're circling a target area, right? You can turn off your AFC and be hands off while you're scanning for shit for your pod.
Dropping bombs on shit. That's sick, man.
No, you can't do it while you drop a bomb, because if you drop, what'll happen is if you turn on AFC and you drop a bomb, it's going to trim your plane out, and then when you turn off AFC, your trim's all going to be foobar. So always make sure it's off when you're dropping a bomb. Because AFC's stupid, right? It's just going to try to adjust trim for you, and dropping bombs dramatically changes trim on this plane. So when I'm in my bombing, I never turn off AFC while I'm in combat. I wait until the combat's over, because if you turn it on in between dropping bombs, it changes you keep trimming all the time. So don't just fly stick while you're in combat. When you're out of combat, trim back and then put it back to ASC. Because you don't want to be dealing with trim in between bomb drops. It's just a pain in the ass. And if you look on your right MFD, you have a green screen now. Pretty.
Okay, so there is a home run.
There you go. AFC and autopilot.
Now, how do I know I'm level though?
You got to level out pretty good with the trim. So generally what I do is I let go of the stick for a second to see if she's level. If the trim's not working or not. Like that. And then just turn it all on. Now if you're on the... You see that little witch... Not the witch's hat, but the 3-line with the circle thing? That's actually your flight path. So right now you're -2 degrees down. So you'd be losing altitude. That has to be with the 0 bar. Give it just a hair of gas. You might be going a little too slow. Trim up a little, maybe. And then just turn on AFC and turn that on. There you go. Yeah, piece of cake.
Nice.
Got it. All right. So now you got just flying, AFC and all that. So now we're going to do weapons. So I'm going to teach you CCIP and CCRP. CCIP is computed impact point. CCRP is computed release point. The difference is, it sounds complicated, it's not. CCIP is I see something on the ground and I put an X on it and I pull the pickle and the bomb drops where the X is. Right?
Okay.
Easy as that. CCRP is I'm designated something. That's all it means. Something's on my laser pod, something's in my DMT, it's designated, and it'll calculate when I need to release the bomb if I fly the pattern. CCRP is more accurate. Always. But CCIP is usually good enough. If you have a choice, always go CCRP. So what we're going to do is just some CCIP, and we're going to drop 2 of the CBU 99s in CCIP. So on the left side, we're going to go to stores.
Where's that at?
If it should be on the left, STS. If you, it's all the way near the top. What's that? One down. Oh, hit master mode. Yeah, master mode. Stores. Should be second. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, there you go. All right. So first we got to go master arm on. Up, on. Says arm. Nice and pretty. All right, we're going to select the 99s.
Which is...
Read at the top. It actually says it. Just click the button. All right. Now you could do quantity, multiplier, fuse, and all that at the top using the ODOs, or you can use the little buttons on the bottom. Doesn't matter. With the 99, the only thing we need to set is the fuse. So you can use the fuse button down there where it says safe, underneath the left MFD. Keep coming down. Right there. Yep, that's the fuse. You can do it there, or you can do it above using those push buttons. Now, the 99s only have 2 fuses, primary and OP. You always use pri.
All right, I'm on there.
All right, now, with every weapon release, get in the habit of hitting on the bottom row, left MFD, bottom row, left button says tone. Get a habit of hitting that. Every time. What that does is when you release, it's gonna tone you in the headphones. Beep, let you know the bomb came off.
Okay.
It's useful for rockets and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna go to air to ground mode. Master mode, air to ground. You have a HUD. You have the button, you put it on a hat.
Yeah, it's already on.
Okay. Now on the right side of the HUD, it should say 99 or something. Yep, it's not blinking, which means that you're not in. If it was blinking, you knew it would be master arm. But you're good to drop. So what you're going to do is hit cage on cage.
Cage on. Which one was that?
I forgot which way you set it to.
Fuck, I can't remember, dude.
Just hit escape. We'll figure it out.
Okay, that's action position.
That's lock.
That's WP increment. That's pickle.
I thought it was on the left on the throttle. I thought it was part of a hat or something.
That's my errand break out. Master mode B stall. Caution reset. That's the Sidewinder. That's the gun.
Do a search and see if it's on. Make sure it's on the right side. Maybe
What would it
maybe
be
it's on
called?
the cage, uncage.
That was one of the last ones we did,
Yeah,
right?
it was second to the last.
Oh, it was.
Shift, modified something. There you go.
Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now, cage on cage, if you're looking on the HUD, right, it should tell you what bombing mode you're in right now. See? Now you get the line, right, and you get a little X. If you nose down, you see the little X down there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the impact point. So you're going to turn off AFC. Tap, reset again, and it'll clear that. There you go. All right, so we're going to throttle back. Now, generally, when I throttle back, I don't throttle under 60 because 0 to 60 takes longer to throttle up from 60 to 100. All right, so I usually just throttle back to 60-ish. You're going to nose down, you're going to find a little target, right? And when you get up, the 99s and the MK20s have to be dropped above 3,000 feet, or they don't work, right? So when you get to about 3,500, 4,000 feet, you're just going to pickle on a building. Just go blow yourself up a school. Go find a nice little school.
Oh, so ease on down to the deck.
Yeah, you don't need to ease. Go turn left and bang, man. This is a fighter, dude. Go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's some buildings. Go blow some up. Now, with this plane, when you put the X over the target, hold the pickle button until the bomb releases. That's all you got to remember. Put the X over the target, drop down, watch your altitude, and you want to drop around, anywhere above 3,000, but at least 3,500 to 4,000. That gives you a nice little pull up. You're just going to drop and pull up. Just anything you want to drop on. Yep, you heard that?
Yeah.
You dropped one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
There it is. See how the line disappears? Now fly the line, and it'll release. You got to hold the pickle button in the whole time you're doing it. They're too low, too low. Pull up, pull up. Now it's 3,000 feet from the ground. So if the ground's at 2,000 feet, your altitude would be 5,000 feet.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you dropped one. Look at your stores. Yeah, you dropped one. Your left one's gone.
I never hit a
that one.
button though.
Yeah, you did. You heard that beep? That beep.
I know, but I never touched the button. Look, it just did it again.
Yeah. You got you're hitting something. Something's hitting. Are you hitting any buttons to talk to me?
No, I'm all hands-free.
Huh. Hit escape and see if you have anything set to pickle. It is pickling, dude. You just dropped 2 bombs.
Right. I'm going, you're saying I dropped the bomb. I'm like, the fuck I did.
Just hit the pickle button and scroll right and left and see if there's anything. Clear the keyboard command. Maybe it's the keyboard command you're hitting by accident or something.
I'm not touching the keyboard though.
I know, but sometimes it reads something. I don't know, but nothing to the right.
Nope.
Well, we'll try it again.
I'm like, man, I ain't do shit.
But you got the idea for CCIP, right?
Right.
Pretty easy. All right. So we're going to save these other 2 bombs, and we're going to do... Actually, no, go ahead. We'll do 2 more. I want to make sure you got CCIP down. CCIP I use when it's... Oh, whoa, shit, look, there's something right there. And I do it that way. No, I'm just saying. That's CCIP.
So I'm at 10,000.
Got plenty of... Yep. Find a nice little thing in the valley. Now, because you're going so fast and you're so high, you have to hold the pickle button, and it'll give you a line. Fly the line until the bomb comes off. That's all you got to do. You fly the line, and the little flight path indicator is what you put on the line. That's all you got to remember. See the flight path indicator? It's to the right of the line. Come left a little. Nope. Left. See the little flight path? That flight path needs to be right on that line. You see, it's just to the right of the line. You missed, but yeah, you got below altitude.
Oh, I get it. I see.
Yeah. You see where the little thing that the line's coming off of at the top? You have to put that on the line to get a good drop. Now with a 99, because it's cluster, 99s are good up to T72s. They're iffy on T72s, but anything up to a T72, it'll kill. And I like them because you don't have to be pinpoint accurate because they're all little clusters. Right? And that's all there is to CCIP. So let's just find something else. I usually start a run in at like 8,000. Find my target.
Yeah, I'm looking at that big ass building right there.
Yep. There you go.
I was just trying to get up and.
I also never fly straight at the target. I always put it off on my left side or right side so I can see it while I'm rolling in until my final roll in. Makes it easier to find. So I do like a roll into the target and then pull up type of a thing. But it's really whatever works good for you. Oh, we forgot buttons. Chaff and flare.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need those.
That's usually that little orange button down on my joystick.
That's fine. We'll set those up.
Well, I'm gonna need those if I'm fucking around in Tempest with this thing.
Yeah. With this thing has so many flares. When I'm flying into the target area, because of man pads, I flare every second while I'm over the target area. On these bombing runs. So I'm
Look,
literally
I
flare.
didn't touch it.
It's doing it. It's reading a button release. I'm right just a hair.
I am.
Yeah, you're off by about 100 feet, maybe. Hey, it got too low or it released. I don't know.
I don't know
You
how
should be
that
out of
bomb
pump,
released, dude. I didn't.
Oh, I know what's going. I think I know what's going on. Yeah. Okay. CCIP, you're holding it, right? You were holding it that whole time. It released itself because it came to the bomb. When you do CCIP and you're going fast or high, it turns itself into CCRP as you're holding the button.
Okay.
I come in more to dive. That's how come I didn't recognize it. But that's all it's doing is you designated the target, and as you're holding it in, it now knows what you want to drop on, and it turns itself into CCRP for more accuracy. All right, no biggie. We're going to learn CCRP. This is the main one I use. And what I do with this is I'm going to teach you the duck dive. Have you ever seen surfing?
Yeah, they ducked underneath the waves.
That's a duck dive, right? We're going to do the exact same thing to designate our target. So what you're going to do on the right MFD, I want you to sensor select forward, and we're going to go to DMT. You might need to do sensor select that. What's that? That flare, it says in the top left corner.
Clear.
All right, sensor select forward. Nope, that's right. Still right. Up. Sensor select up.
I'm hitting it.
Try down. In the top left corner, it tells you the mode. Hit down again. It's having a problem with that.
Right.
Yeah, let's look at those. It's not registering. It might be the shift. I wonder if the shift's not registering right.
Right. Sensor select right.
Right?
Sensor select forward. Sensor select aft. And I'm holding this.
No,
I'm
don't hold
holding
it. Okay, yeah. You hold the shift and then just tap it. And let's go back into it. Watch the top left corner. The top left corner shows you what mode you're in. And up and down change the modes. Try hit nose wheel steering button. And then try hitting it. There, it's changing. That's LST. That's laser search track. All right, so I'm going to go over this mode real quick because it's like 10 seconds. What this is, you know, when people are laser designating things?
Yeah.
And you have to, and like at the 18, you have to carry a pod to see what they're lasing, and then you drop it. You don't need a pod in the Harrier. So you can carry laser guided bombs, and if JTAC's lasing, this picks it up, it gives you a CCRP drop. That's really
I see it
cool.
scanning. Okay.
Yeah, it's scanning for a laser code. What's it say in the top left? TV?
TB.
That's the TV mode. This is what you duck dive on. So if you look on your HUD now, you're going to see a little icon over the flight path indicator. Little circle over there, right? What you're going to do is you're going to dive.
It says DE.
No, it won't say D. That's something else. It's right over. It should be right. Pull up a little. Put your flight path indicator on a cloud. I hit nose wheel steering on designate. Hard for me to see. Put your nose down just a hair and see if you see the ground in the camera. Okay, you see the ground. See, so you know it's on the flight path indicator. All you're going to do, right, is you're going to put your flight path indicator on your target and hit target lock. That's it. TDC
I can't remember what target lock is. Oh.
It was on the hat.
Was it?
And your cam, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on the throttle. I thought, and all you're gonna do is just lock it on something. The ground's fine. Just show you how to do it.
Hold on a minute, man.
It's all right. Oh, trigger tree.
Well, I didn't want to talk. I fucking know he's trying to figure
Well,
out a million different things right now.
We appreciate you not talking because we don't want to hear what you say. You know?
Oh, that's good.
What would that be under?
Guess what? The jerky is
okay. TDC, action, no action.
Action.
That one right there.
Okay, and that is. Okay, that's not hitting. Okay, all right, bet.
So you're just going to dive down, and the way to remember is you don't have to get it exactly on the target. You need to get it close so you can start moving it. That's all you got to do. So do a duck dive and find your target, lock off, and then pull away. Now that camera is a fixed 6x zoom.
I just chose a point.
That's fine. I'll pull off. Go left 90 degrees. All right. When the camera can no longer see it, the camera will turn off on its own. All right. Bring up the EHSD page on the left. All right. Now, if you look on that, you're going to have a diamond. Right. The diamond is your target. So you know.
Yeah.
Yep. So now you know where the target is always in reference to your plane.
Bet.
So what we're going to do is we're going to fly out about 10 miles. And we're going to bomb the shit out of that thing. So let's go ahead and bring up the MK82 bombs. So remember, just like we did the 99s, we have to go to the stores page. Which was master mode in the stores. There you go. Perfect. We're going to select them. Oh, you got it. No, hold on. You still got a 99 left. Let's just drop it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you're ready to go. So now you can just keep turning till the camera turns on and you see it, or you can use the EHSD page to get a reference of where you need to turn to. Whatever.
Does he got a carrot on his HUD?
He'll get a diamond when he gets into it. He'll actually get a big line. Now this is CCRP bombing. You now have a target designated by the systems. Now, when we say systems, it could be one of many systems.
Is that closed caption range precision?
No. Computed impact.
I'm guessing. I'm fucking guessing, dude.
IP is impact point. RP is release point. And release point just means you have a target. Dude, why are you flying this like a 747?
I'm just fucking being easy with it, man.
He flies this thing like an 80-year-old woman.
He's flying like old people fuck.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just chilling, man. It's fucking Saturday. It's a training exercise.
Yeah,
I'm more
but he
concerned
wants you
with
to get in
this.
on target. Go.
Now, until you get comfortable, do your bombing runs at a minimum of 10 miles
the camera
out.
just came on.
Yep, keep turning until watch your HUD and you'll get a big line. There's the line.
Yep.
Fly the line. Now keep the flight path indicator on that line as the countdown on the right side of the screen is going down. At 2 seconds, hold the pickle all the way through release.
Countdown on the screen. Where's that?
It's on the right side middle. Right side of the HUD on the middle side, you'll see a countdown. Just a little down probably from middle. See the seconds counting down probably like, I don't know. You see a number over there on the right side of the HUD,
Yeah, maybe.
and it's counting the numbers going down.
Well, it's fucking sunlight, but yeah.
Yep. When it hits 2 seconds, or even 3 or 4, whatever, the line at the top will also start to pickle.
Nope.
Yeah, too late. Just fly out 10 miles this way, and we'll turn around.
Yeah, go that way, and then you fly in with the sun
No,
behind you.
just fly
Go
straight.
Straight.
Fly into the sun, and then we'll turn around and come back. So what happens is, it knows when it wants to release, so it's going to give you a countdown timer on the right side of the screen. As that countdown timer hits 2 seconds, you hold the pickle button. You will also get a line coming down that whole big line you're flying, and as long as you're holding the pickle button, the bomb releases at the right instant, and will hit the target. This is the most accurate way. This is the most accurate dumb bombing plane in the game. Period. Nothing beats this on dumb bombing. Because of our camera. Now look over on your stores page. Do you still have that 99 on there? No, it released. I don't know what you got something weird going on with the releasing. Are you sure you're not holding the pickle button?
Dude, it's the fucking middle button on the center of my joystick. My fucking hand's not even near it.
Yeah, but you gotta hold it down until it releases automatically.
And I'm not touching it. It did this right before you came in here.
Yeah, it's auto released on them. All right, so go ahead and select the next bombs, the 99s, or I mean the 82s.
Where's that at?
Top row are all the weapons. The top row. Yep, there you go. All right, now let's use the panel at the top this time. So on the ODOs, which are the buttons above the left MFD, see fuse? Click fuse. Buttons are on the left side. Yep, and we want instant. There, hit fuse again, goes back to the main page. See how easy that is? You can do it there, or you can do it at the bottom. Doesn't matter. You should also have a range to target on your HUD.
Yeah, 12.2. That's
Roll
on
in.
the right? So that...
Yep.
I didn't see that timer, honestly.
It's right by that. It's right by the range. You'll see it when the line appears. You should see the timer.
Oh, the lighting in this motherfucker is nice, dude.
Oh, dude, wait till at nighttime. You're gonna shit, dude. There's a reason this thing's called Night Attack.
Yeah, when this thing first came out, Roth made us some crazy ass missions.
Yeah, but that was without the new weather.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, the clouds move and everything now. You have like rain showers will move across the map.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I read.
All right, I
about
got
it,
the
just
camera.
All right, now on the right side of the HUD, you should start seeing a countdown timer when you see the line.
Okay, yeah, it says seconds.
Yep, there you go. When that hits 2
Okay,
seconds.
now I see it.
Yep, come left just a hair. There, that. Fly that right there. Perfect. Nice and level. Wait till that 2 seconds comes. Hold the pickle, and the bomb will come off. You give me dyslexia with your headset, man. Things just constantly blinking.
So I can kind of dive down on it too, can't I?
You can, but straight level gives you the best bombing performance. But I'm going to teach you the one you will be using most of the time after this bomb release. And it's evil.
I think I'm gonna have a fucking seizure.
I know.
What are you talking about?
Your stream blinks like every refresh. It's blink, 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 blink on your stream. What we're watching.
I wonder if there's a way we can do something ourselves to take that off. Probably not. Huh?
It's probably refresh rate with his eyes or something. Here, just hair right. You see that? Yep, perfectly fly that line. Takes a little while to get used to it. There's the line. Start when the 2 seconds. Hold that pickle till it releases. Bomb away.
Fuck
now,
yeah.
what did we not do? We didn't hit tone. You didn't get the tone, did you?
Tone was on.
Oh, it is box down there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear it. All right, so now I'm going to show you the one you're going to use all the time. All right, and this is the one you're going to love. So
Hold on, man, because I think I know what it is. It's because I'm recording.
you can keep recording. It's not bothering me, man. I'm fine.
All right. I'm about ready for a break, though, whenever you are.
Well, we'll do the last bombing thing, then we're going to land it, and then we're good for a break. All right, so
You're in boot camp, son.
what we're going to do is we're going to drop bombs. We're going to drop all three at once. So the way we do that is you can use the top or the bottom, right? You're going to set quantity to 3, multiplier to 1, and then like on the third number, the 000 number, let's put in like 50. So that'll be 500 feet, 3 bombs. Pop, 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 right? That's how it's
Hold
setting
on.
up. So use it. All right.
I had to fucking turn my autopilot on. Even though it looks like I'm going downward. All right, no,
No,
we're good.
you're not.
I'm good. So now what? I'm sorry.
That's all right. The panel underneath the left MFD is the weapons panel where we did the fusing earlier, right? You can
Right.
set the quantity to 3, QTY to 3. That's quantity 3. All bombs are going to drop. Pulse is 1, so there's only 1 bomb per pulse. That's already set. Interval is the distance. So let's set its intervals by 10 feet. So let's set 100 feet. So 010 is what? No, that'd be 1,000 feet. Time to buy. Yep, there you go. So 3 bombs are going to come off 100 feet apart. All right. So what I want you to do, all right, is you're going to turn toward target. You're going to hit the deck. I want you 50 feet off the fucking deck, right? You're going to be flying at about 95% throttle. All right. You're going to fly the line towards the bomb. This is the one you'll use most. You'll use this a lot on servers that are dangerous, like the one you want to fly on.
See, it just dropped.
Did they?
Yeah, one of them did. I heard the tone.
That is so weird. We're gonna have to figure that out. All right, so balls to the wall. Get down on that deck. Read me out your time in seconds.
46 seconds.
All right, at let's do it a little long. At 16 seconds, I want you to slam that throttle forward. It'll limit it at 109. I want you to pull up to 40 degrees, fly the line while you're holding the pickle button.
It's a weird
24
ass fucking dog.
seconds.
The other one?
Throttle up now. Full throttle. Push the bitch. I want you max speed. Fly the line. Don't hit anything.
It just dropped
you dropping?
another one.
You're getting double
Yeah, I
input.
heard that.
12 seconds. Pull up. 30 degrees. Oh no, dude! Like you gotta pull up like hard, like that. They all come off. If it was right, now you would roll left, hit the deck, and roll your ass out of there. We gotta figure out why you're dropping bombs. That's
Does
not
he
right.
have it? Does he have it like fucking every time he talks, it fucking drops one at a certain point? It seems like.
All right, now you would throttle back, and you're running out. So
So air to air, right, would be
you just hit the buttons. That's seam. See the little circle? That's gun. Gun has. Now, gun will only work when your throttle's above 60 to 70% because it's pneumatic driven. That will lock on. You'll be able to fire. See? F10 is look where our airport is real quick. We'll run you in for landing. I'm just going to run you in the simplest landing you can do. And actually, you don't even need an airport. We'll just land on the ground. Who cares? Pull up a bit. Throttle back to about 70%. And I'm just going to walk you through a normal landing except for where we're hitting a runway. All right, so what you're going to do, piece
Hold
of
on,
cake.
I'll find I should be near a fucking field,
Oh,
right?
if you are. Yeah, if you are. I don't know. Hit F10.
Yeah, I'm
Due
headed
south.
right at it.
All right. All right, so you want to come in at about 1,000 feet, make it nice and easy for you. And this is the simplest landing you can do. This will work on anything except at the carriers. Right. So first thing we want to do, we're coming in for a landing. We want to make sure we have anti-skid brakes because you don't want to spin out and die.
Yep, they're on anti-skid.
All right. Perfect. All right. So once you see the airport, you're going to throttle back to get to speed about 350. Oh, you're under 326. All right. Fine. All right. Just start flying a circle around the airport, and we'll get you set up.
Get into a pattern.
Yep. First thing you're going to do is you're going to put your flaps to VSTOL.
Fuck. Can't remember the flaps.
What? Flaps should be in VSTOL. All right. You're going to put your nozzles at 60. Go into VSTOL mode. That way you don't have to look. Master mode VSTOL.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
60, 65, you're pretty light right now, so 65 is fine too, 70 if you want. Doesn't really matter. Alright. And she's gonna start slowing down. Alright?
Uh-huh.
Now you have the witch's hat, which is the front of the plane, and then you have the flight path indicator. So just keep an eye on your flight path indicator on where you're flying. Right? And all you're gonna do, make it so simple for you. Right? You ready? You're just gonna put your gear down, you're gonna land. It's like a normal plane now. Only difference is you're landing at like 100 knots. So it's nice and easy. Just a simple field landing. No big deal. Go ahead and put your gear down. And she will jerk up here in just a second when the VSTOL flaps go in. Give her throttle. Watch your flight path indicator. Think of your flight path indicator as if you want to lose altitude or gain altitude. You don't need to really pitch much, right? You just use your throttle.
Okay. Well, I'm using my rudders to turn it too, so.
No, you don't have to. She's AFC, or not AFC. She handles that for you. A lot of times what I'll do is trim to where the witch's hat's on the horizon.
Okay, so that shit on the bottom right there.
Yeah. Watch your altitude. Pitch up a little. There you go. And you're so light you don't even need water or anything, right?
Okay.
And just circle in and come in for landing.
You got me all fucking nervous now. He's just like, no, just throw that fucker down there.
Well,
I appreciate
look at
your
your
time
speed.
today, Roth. Really, I do.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna watch the fuck out of this film. This shit is badass. That last little bomb mode we did.
Well, we got to figure out why you're dropping bombs. That's not right. And that's not game. That's something weird. So I'm wondering if... I have no idea. I'm wondering if you have something else sitting the button press and it's reading it or something. I don't know.
But all I've got my... When I'm doing that, I've got my hand on the stick. My other hand's just touching the top of the throttle. I'm not hitting any buttons. And my rudders, I mean, could it be something in the rudder?
I'm recording this.
It could be... Yeah. I mean, your rudder...
Well, when you land, we'll just look real quick because it's just crossed up somewhere.
Well, we did. I didn't see anything.
Oh,
See a piece of cake.
what is it, like fucking some weird bug thing?
All right. And then once you get going, or once you get slow, go ahead and switch off. Once you slow down, switch off anti-skid brakes. Did you map your brakes?